Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. 200th session of Global Impromptu Speaking. Can we all give each other a big hand to reaching at this stage where we are celebrating 100th session? And I can see many of you are regular member ever since I can remember. I don't know why I'm feeling so elated, so special today. It feels like it's my 100th birthday. Do I look like 100 years old? 100-year old? It's okay if I do look like I
No,
done,
you look like 150-year-old.
But
So
it
I
is
look
100,
younger. So
100 days, sir,
seriously,
not 100 years.
100 years, yeah. And I'm feeling so special. It's just because of the connection we have developed already. Every week we are meeting thrice and we are sharing our ideas. We are inspiring each other. We are sharing our stories. And trust me, it is kind of become a sheer part of my life. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. You guys are so special, so amazing, and God bless you wherever you are. And today our topics master is none other than our head of the family, our own, who is younger than me in age, Toastmaster Ajayji. But to support him today, we have another youngest Toastmaster, which is DTM, and she is going to support him as a timer. Let's put our hands together to welcome DTM Jesse to explain the timing mechanism first. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, DTM Amjad, and I am so elated to celebrate the hundreds. I wore my jacket also today, and then I was thinking somehow we have to celebrate this hundredth. And then when I switched on, I saw balloons, and then I said, okay, we all want the balloons on as a background. Great to see, great spirit. We will. You don't have to be 100 years old. You can be 100 days old. US 100 days celebrations are there always. All the best. And today we have another great table topic master, and he has chosen the topics uh, apt for each and every one, it seems. So be cheerful and speak. I will change the background at 1 minute. It will change to green, and at 1.30 seconds, I'll change my background to yellow, and at 2 red, at which you wind up your speech, so that everyone can get a slot to speak. Over to you, DTM Amjad.
Thank you so much, DTM Jesse, for ensuring that we will finish our deliveries, our attempts on time, in time. Thank you so much. Really, I'm actually speechless today. I'm not able to speak. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to welcome our own head of family, who is the youngest in our family and head of the family, as I said, none other than our topics master of 100 session, Toastmaster Ajay Kamatji. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, DTM Amjad. That was a very, 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 very motivational, inspiring introduction, making me head of the family at the same time saying the youngest one. I feel nice about that. Excellent. And today, as you know, is a very, very special day. And I believe in school time and in Amjadji, you have to give me screen sharing option. See, this today's session, since it's a 100-day session, always we remember in school days and even college days when there was any special day, special occasion, there used to be celebrations. And when there are celebrations, there are no tests. There are no exams. There are no sample papers, nothing. So first of all, and the first and the most important announcement I'm going to make today is that there are no table topics today. So you can relax. Each one of you can relax. There are no table topics today. Having said that, since we are all Toastmasters and since we have a structure to follow, I will request first the timer, Jesse, to ensure that at 2 minutes, exactly at 2 minutes, we will start clapping, or you can start clapping, or somebody will start clapping, so that nobody speaks more than 2 minutes. We don't want any excess speaking, okay? So we are going to speak only for 2 minutes. Anybody can unmute and start clapping at 2 minutes when the background for Jesse goes red. So let's try to keep it in 2 minutes. Now, what are we going to speak in 2 minutes, right? So I will tell you what we are going to speak afterward. But before that, I have something which I need to share with you. I'm just going to take 3 minutes, maybe maximum, for sharing that. So first of all, let's see something which we can all appreciate. Okay. So I am going to just share my screen in a moment. Let me just have this opened up. So, 1 second, and where do I go? Okay, this is share screen, and I go to the PowerPoint presentation. And please let me know if you can see the presentation. Yes. You can see the presentation, right? Everybody? Good? Okay, now tell me if you can hear it as well. That is important. Wait a minute. Let me just go out, stop sharing. 1 second. Let me just do it again so that we can. 1 second. Just this is. Where did I go? My mistake. Okay. Because I did not share the audio. Okay. I think now you'll be able to hear the audio also. Are you able to hear the audio or no? Okay, you can hear the audio.
Yes, sir, we can hear it.
Okay, great. So this is something which I prepared for all of us, and this is, it represents the 100-day celebration, and it's your turn to speak, which is impromptu, and that's what we do at Table Topics. So that's the intention for today's 100th session, that we are going to speak impromptu on something called table topics, but there are no table topics. Having said that, let's move quickly to the next slide. And let me know if you can hear the audio now. You can hear the audio, right? Okay, so this goes, the efforts you have made, hard work you have done, the courage you have shown has brought you immense success. And that is the person standing on the left side of the window. The courage you have shown has brought you immense success. Hats off to your outstanding performance. Congratulations. That's our hero for today. I'm only the MC on the 100th session of Global Impromptu Speaking by DTM Amjad. Thank you so much, sir. First of all, accolades for him for having created this platform and giving us this opportunity to be here and speak and experience all we are doing. Now, I'm not going to call out in any particular order. Whatever names I have, I'm going to call in random order. But what are we going to do today? We're already 11 minutes on the clock. So I'm sure we're going to exceed 9 p.m. today, maybe 15 minutes more or less. It's a 100-day celebration. We can afford that. What we are going to do today is, I think we can unmute a few of them, whoever wants to speak up, maybe. Abhinav, maybe Jesse, maybe somebody, some people, you know. What are we going to do today is something beautiful. We have been talking on philosophical subjects. We have been talking on humorous subjects. We have been talking on storytelling and many other things. But what are we going to talk today is something which we never did over the last 100 days, 33 weeks, almost 8 months. I see faces every day. I know their names, but I don't know who they are. So today's session is nothing but an icebreaker session for each one of us. So what we are going to do today is we are going to speak about ourselves. Give your introduction, give your name, what do you do, tell us about yourself, your family, your hobbies, whatever you feel like sharing on this forum so that we know each family member here in the Global Impromptu platform. We have never done that, and it would be great to know each other. So no table topics for today. As I said, each topic is specific to that individual. I am sure the icebreaker only is to you. We can talk about you. The topic is only for you. And I will begin the show with none other than our youngest, I think today the youngest member. I will first call on Gavalier Sushant, because he's our youngest member. Gavalier Sushant, the stage is yours. It's an icebreaker. You have to speak for 2 minutes. Everybody speaks maximum for 2 minutes so that everybody gets a chance. Don't exceed it. Keep a watch. The moment it's read, please try to complete it. You have to speak for yourself. Give me your name. Where have you logged in from? What do you do? And anything which you feel you can share on this forum. Over to you, Sushant.
Thanks, Table Topic Master, and also for the wonderful idea you have created today. An icebreaker to talk about ourselves. That's really incredible. And to say about myself, as you all know, I'm Gavalier Sushant Gopinath, logging in from India, Chennai. The most loveliest thing I like is technology. I love to go through it. I love to play through it, indeed to say. Technology is something, what is something like, take me, use me wisely. If you go over your limit, I will crash you. That's technology. We should not use it over, but we should use it limited. That's what I learned. From my childhood, I love technology, as I have told you many times. From my childhood, I love technology. Stage by stage, age by age, I started liking it even more. I started studying about it. I went crazy about it. I studied AI. I started programming in AI. It was very much fun. I enjoyed it a lot. And that's something I do from my childhood. Every technical things in my family, even my dad don't know that. Everything, if it is a technical stuff, they will surely call my name. And that's what the thing that I made, the impression I made in my family. My dad using the same car for 5 years, but still he never got an idea of how to use a particular feather touch screen. He just gave me 2 minutes. I cracked everything in that. I solved each and every question he told me. And that's the love for me. I love technology. I'm crazy towards it. I like designing. I like technical stuff. I like programming and everything. I have created so many algorithms. One of my something what I really like is name, that algorithm's name is Max. Indeed to say, actually I created it. I tried to install it in my phone. I took it in my SD card, but that SD card got broken indeed. So the algorithm just got wasted. No problem. I had more. So I tried one more stuff. I tried programming another's. I still loved it. And also right now I'm programming an AI called SBOA JC for our school. So that once this winter vacation gets over, I shall be giving that in a large scale for my school. For every, not I don't know whether it will be for every class, but still if they ask me, we'll be doing it in a large scale. I really love it. It is something very much useful. It also says you that, see, use me. It is something that is being fallen in our hands. The only thing is that we are using it over limit. We are using it in the...
Sushant, we are clapping.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, fine.
I think Jesse's timer did not work. Jesse's timer did not work because
Okay,
we
fine.
saw a black screen. We saw a black screen, GL. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm sorry you did not see the timer.
Yeah, no problem, no problem, no problem.
But we were impressed. You are the first speaker and you did a good job, I must say. Thank you so much, Sushant. And just check, Jesse, I think because of the background, probably the timing machine or mechanism may not work. So
I'll sound it like this. This is okay, right?
yeah, that's okay. But if somebody can probably do the timing, let me check 1 second.
Sir, can I?
Abhinav, you take it over. Abhinav, you take it over. It's
Sir,
working.
Dushyant.
Yeah, no,
I'm Dushyant.
Abhinav has already done it, Dushyant. So watch out for the screen. You'll understand. Abhinav, okay, you'd be the timer. Fair enough. Is that okay, Jesse, with you?
Yeah. I'm fine.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. So Abhinav, please pin Abhinav. He is going to be the timer. And I mentioned, please try to keep it within 2 minutes because we have 29 participants today. That's like a good house full for us today. Okay, going quickly, I'll not take time. Let's go next to Jessie herself. Jessie, you need to tell us about yourself. If we know the table topics, for those who came in late, today is a holiday for table topics, so there are no table topics. It's simple All we got to do is introduce ourselves as an icebreaker speech within 2 minutes about ourselves so that we know each other as a family member. Jesse, over to you for your introduction. Kindly unmute yourself.
Global family, I'm a new member to the family. I arrived in the UAE in 1979, April. I have completed 40 years. I have 2 children, and my son is 37, my daughter is 35. I came here before my marriage. I got married here. I lived with my husband for 14 years. And unfortunately, I lost him here. But life went on. I gave my children education, and they moved on for higher studies. They got married. They have children. But I'm still staying here. I'll be going shortly. I keep saying that next year I'll go, this year I will go. But I am 60 plus now, but still hanging on. I love this place because I have lived in this place longer than anywhere else. And I have made friends here. I have Toastmaster family, I have church family, I have work family. So this is a beautiful place. In time, probably when the right time and my mood is down, I will pack up my bag and see where to go, east or the west. The best I will choose, and then I will go. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Jesse. That's what I mean. We didn't know these aspects of our lives. We have been meeting here for 100 days. And trust me, we don't know our family members. I thought this is a good opportunity to know each other. Lovely. Jesse, thank you for sharing. That was a very personal story, and I appreciate you sharing it on this forum. All the best to you going forward. Let me call on next speaker. I will call Savita. Savita is here. Okay, Savita, you're the next speaker.
Okay, thank you so much. It was a surprise for me, this icebreaker. Um, icebreaker. Few years back, I read one book by Raman Maharishi by name Who Am I? The summary of that book was that you are just a small divine particle. But when I joined Toastmasters 3 years back with the inspiration of my partner, then in my first icebreaker speech, I had to speak something about not that part, but something about what I am in this world, what multiple roles I am playing. So yes, I was born in Delhi, and my birthplace is Delhi. I have 4 brothers. My parents are no more now. I graduated myself in homeopathy in Delhi itself, and thereafter I started practicing there. Then married to this handsome MC today, 35 years back. And then we shifted to Dubai because of his business. Here, after coming here, I did my primary teacher training course because that was my second profession, I showed my interest. And at present, I'm attached to Special Need Future Development School, who is teaching special needs children in Manpul area, Dubai. We have 2 daughters. With God's grace, both of them are today married and well settled in their new home. And we have got a new profile also as grandparents, younger one, 1 year old. And my hobbies are playing table tennis, badminton, swimming I love, and yoga, which is very regular, which I am doing. And I'm very blessed to be part of this family, Toastmaster family, where with each meeting, we are learning something new and something positive with all these beautiful people around you. Thank you very much. Back to you, MC.
Thank you so much, Savita. That was nice. And okay, that saves me a lot of effort towards the end when I'm going to speak because she said half the story. So the rest half I can complete. Anyway, let's go to Dr. Farida because she has requested. She's at work. And I will give her that today there is no speaking order. I'm not going by any order. I'm going to call random so that people are not prepared. Okay. Farida, over to you to tell your story. But very important, please watch out for the timer. Try to keep it within 2 minutes. There is no 2 minutes. We will mute you or we'll start clapping. Okay, go ahead.
Global Impromptu family members. Most of you know my life story because over the sessions I have been elaborately telling you about different aspects of my life. But there are some things which are very personal to me, and I would like to share those with you. The first thing that I would like to share with you is that I'm not a quitter. I may not be very good at table topics. I may not be very good at Toastmasters. I may not be very good at many things, but it's okay. I accept that. I accept this, and I prefer to be jack of all and master of none. It's okay for me. The other thing is that I don't care if people don't adorn me with laurels and is that a code blue? I'm sorry, I have to leave.
That's okay, Farida. We understand. Take care. And I hope it's all safe there. Let's move on. We'll get back to Farida afterwards if she comes back. And let's go back to the next speaker. Can I call upon Tusita? Tusita, you're here. Yes, I can see you. Please unmute yourself and tell us your story.
Yes.
Over to you, Tusita.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all my friends. It's a great opportunity to know about each one of you. And I'm Tusita Rukmali, locked in from Sri Lanka, a little bit away from the capital, uh, an area called Jaila. And I'm a banker by profession, a bank manager. My family is very small. I'm not married. I'm living with my parents, my mother, father, and myself. I have two sisters and one brother. All are married. So I'm having a lot of nieces and nephews as my children. And I'm very happy looking after my parents. And some while working, and I completed my studies and everything. And I came to know about Toastmastering, and I joined Toastmastering with the main intention of keeping me uh, occupied because I'm right throughout working in bank. So I wanted to just to relax at least once in 2 weeks to meet others and to be away from work. And to tell you frankly, this is the best forum. This is the best program I found in my life because nobody insults another. Even if we make mistakes, everybody appreciates and encourages. This is the best learning forum that I engaged in my life. And thank you very much, DTM Amjad Ali. I really enjoyed, enriched, and credit goes to you and all other friends here. It's so fascinating and so encouraging to see everyone encouraging others. So if all the others in the world behave like this, it will be a wonderful world here.
Thank you so much, Tusita. That was wonderful. So we have a banker amongst us. Okay, and I'll be moving. I'm not calling in any order. It is going to be very erratic so that we catch off guard some of the people in that respect. And as I mentioned, try to complete within 2 minutes. And one more thing, please, when the speaker completes, do show the reactions either by hand clapping in the sense of doing this, or maybe the reaction button. We are appreciating each other on this forum. So please keep up that spirit of appreciation. Let me call upon next Anupama. Anupama, are you here? Yes, Anupama is here. Anupama, over to you to tell your story.
Okay. Good evening, my global impromptu family. Uh, as we say that young blood is very much required, but we equally need experienced persons. So this is a lovely way of conducting the 100th session by introducing each other. So I would go to my childhood. I was born in New Delhi. My father was in Air Force, and every 2 years we kept moving from one place to another place. And I have two brothers. One is in the army and the other one is in Citibank. I finished my schooling all over like a typical defense person. I did my schooling in Kendriya Vidyalaya, and Dad retired and we settled in Chennai. I did my college, and immediately after my college, I got married to an insurance person. So we moved to Bombay after my marriage, and I have 2 daughters. So we were there in Bombay for 14 years, and then in 2014, I came to Dubai, and we have completed 16 years here. And it's nice to get introduced to each and everyone. I enjoy reading more than cooking. I enjoy eating. Okay, over to you, Toastmaster. Tabletop quiz.
I think most of us do enjoy eating rather than cooking.
Okay.
Anyway, that was fantastic, Anupama. Short and sweet, very nice. Let me call quickly upon the next person, Monu. Monu, are you here? Can you speak up? Yeah, Monu is here. Unmute yourself.
Hello.
Over to you, Monu. Tell us about yourself.
Good evening, all dear my member. My life cannot be expressed in a 2 minutes, but I will try to complete it somehow. I am born in very lower families, where my father used to earn a very less money that can only afford for few members. But they did a lot for me. My parents, I started to study in school, and at the time after few years, I tried to struggling to studies in some of the schools, colleges. So at that time, I used to also work in some shops and used to earn around 30 rupees per a day. So around 1 year, I did this job because I was not expert in studies also. Later on, I joined colleges and tried to study there. But due to some lack of monies, I tried to borrow with the help of my parents, but with some scholarship, I completed my colleges. I tried a lot, did hard work, and joined in one of the companies. And there I did a good work. And as a result, I did a good things. They appreciate for me, and by the God of grace and my parents, I traveled out of the country, that is US and Dubai. So the man, I was there, I never booked a ticket in a train, but now booked a ticket in a flight. And now earning 100 times of monies what I was earning in a day. All this happened with the God of grace of God and my parents and the passion I was looking for in my company. This was the first part of my life. Second part, something interesting, that is my marriage life. That cannot be completed here. So next time I definitely tell about that. With that, I'm signing out. Thank you.
Thank you. Good that you skipped the second part for the next time. I appreciate that. Fantastic. I would request Umar, if you are here. Umar, are you here? And if you can speak.
Yes, I can now.
I'm sorry, I should have taken you earlier because you were to leave. But over to you, Umar, to tell your story. Remember, you just have 2 minutes. Go ahead.
2 minutes. Oh, that's so less. Okay, I can recall my icebreaker speech. The title was Ghost. See, I am a ghost driving a meat-coated skeleton, walking around this huge piece of rock floating in this space. Who am I actually? Am I the education that I have got, the religion that I belong to, the color of my skin, and my nationality, my culture? No, I am not that. I am the books I read. I am the people I meet. And I am the people I socialize with, I interact with. I am the service that I provide to others and to influence them. And the things that I enjoy. In this introduction, I will not going to tell you, I am not going to tell you I have 2 parents, one father and one mother. And I am not going to tell you that I have 3 elder sisters. And I am not going to tell you I have 2 younger brothers. And of course, that is the one thing that I'm not going to tell you, that I am certified professional of accountant, certified accountant professional. And also I am working as a senior internal auditor. Don't tell anybody, I have not told you this. And it's a very big secret, but maybe not that a thing. See, my life has been interesting. I consider myself a very multi-layered and a deep person, and I have always have been a weirdo kind of person, and I accept my weirdness and uniqueness. And I have a very different outlook towards life and how I see and how I perceive things. And that's one of the things that I always pride myself in, being acknowledging my own uniqueness, the way I am. And last year I got married, and but this year I got again single. So due to some reasons, one of the biggest decisions of my life that I took in a recent time, in last 3 4 months, becoming single again. And it was a some different challenging time, but it was great overall. That's
Thank you,
about me.
Umar. Thank
Wait
you
to be
so
continued.
much. Thank you. I know you have a lot of stories to share. Very nice. No problems. But we're going to hear the rest of it next time. Thank you so much, Umar. At least we know. I can tell you, if I was a grammarian, you would be, or not grammarian, the R counter and the counter, because you used and almost 20 times. And. Anyway, nice speech. Thank you so much. That's from the Toastmasters perspective. Let's go next quickly. We have next one is our timer itself. Abhinav, it's over to you. Tell us about yourself. Go ahead.
You can take your timing, Abhinav.
Okay, I started my timing. Okay, guys, this is Abhinav. Well, this is not my original name. Initially, my name was Aniket, and then my parents changed it to Animesh, and then I got this name Abhinav. When I asked my father why you name me Abhinav, then he used to say, it's in Hindi, that you used to wake up at 9, and he say, Abhi 9 baje hai, ut jao, means it is 9, son, wake up. So this is his story, but I like my name Abhinav. If you talk about me, well, I'm also a student of Kendriya Vidyalaya, but I learned in Hindi medium. And then Toastmaster taught me how to speak in English. That's why I'm a big fan of Toastmaster. I'm a very introvert person in my life, but when I come to Toastmaster, I become extrovert. This is the magic of Toastmasters. Apart from that, I'm a sportsman. I play football. I play table tennis. I do cycling a lot. Football is my passion, and I play football. I'm playing football for past 30 years constantly. These days, the frequency is quite less, but yes, I'm continuing it. And yes, one important thing about me, the child which live inside me is still alive. I play a lot of games. You can see I always have a Rubik Cube next to my desk, and there are a variety of Rubik's Cube I have. And yes, I'm a avid reader. I read a lot because yes, we need to input our mind as well. We eat our food, but what about mind? So yes, this reading gives me food for thoughts. And I'm a part of a family where I have a sibling, my parents, my father was in a government job, and I'm working in a multinational company as a development manager, and I'm happy with my life. So there are many things to tell about me, and I cannot cover it in this short span of 2 minutes. So yes, this is a short glimpse of my life, and in detail, I'll cover it in next sessions, probably in 200 or 400 or 500. So this is me, Abhinav, signing out. Over to you, Ajay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Wonderful, Abhinav. That was, again, short and sweet, and we know something about you, that you still are a sportsman and a child inside you, so we can expect much more. Let me get back to the next one immediately. Can I call on Zainab? Zainab, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, Zainab, go ahead. Stage is yours.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Zainab Tarab. This is a very high stress situation for me because I'm low-key a hopeless romantic. So I fall in love with anything and everything. So it's very hard for me to comprise everything I love in 2 minutes. But starting from the top, I was accorded the privilege of being the middle child to Turab and Farida. By the way, it's my mom's birthday today. So happy birthday, Mama. And moving on, I was always a very hyper child growing up. I was always super hyper, super jumpy, super jumpy. So growing up, I was super into sports, netball, throwball, basketball. I played them all. Swimming was an all-time favorite for me. Uh, then I was one of those science students who loved math. So I would sit in math classes just to solve my friends' questions because I obviously had biology, physics, and chemistry. Uh, I love to get blood on my hands. This I say in a very non-murderous way because I am a current medical student and I aspire to be an orthopedic surgeon. Just putting a side note. Other than that, I Yeah, I love horror movies a lot. I'm a super big horror movie buff. I love that. I have two older sisters. One of them is a dentist, one of them is a doctor, and a younger sister who's currently in medical college with me. Currently, I'm in Karachi studying medicine, but originally I have lived a good part of my life in Dubai. So UAE has a really big part of my heart because I have friends there and I grew up there. And I think that would be it. Thank you so much.
Wow, that was like we used to call in our country Rajdhani Express, one the speediest train, you know, without any pauses. On a Toastmasters forum, you'll be disqualified for having no pauses. But it was excellent, wonderful. I loved it all. But before I proceed to the next, let's give Dr. Farida a big, big, big happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
To
you.
you.
Happy
Happy birthday
birthday,
to dear Farida
Farida.
ma'am.
Today is all
Happy
celebrations.
birthday.
Yes, very good. Today's celebrations, no stress, just relax, chill, and talk about yourself. Let me go to the next speaker. On my list, I have Sindhu. Sindhu, are you here? Can I see you? Where are you?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead, Sindhu. Stage is yours.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, my dear friends of Global Impromptu session. This is the first time I'm getting a chance to introduce myself. So I would like to thank Ajay sir for giving this opportunity. First of all, I'm Sindhu. I'm from India, and I belong to Kerala. Actually, I'm from Kerala, and I'm working here in UAE. That is it's a emirate called Ras Al Khaimah in UAE. I'm a maths teacher, and I'm married to Mr. Suresh, who is also working in Ras Al Khaimah. And I have a daughter. She's now studying in India, and she's pursuing her MBBS degree. That's all about me. Again, I would like to add about my passion and all. I'm not an avid reader, but I'm a good listener. I like to listen to others. That's what I do mostly. So I am quite basically in nature. Like I don't like to talk much, but I like to listen to most of the people. So you can wherever I go, I don't open my mouth. I just listen. This is what I do normally. And Toastmasters is a forum which helped me to speak out the words other than the classroom. I could speak only in my classroom, but now I could speak in front of the audience, and I could voice my thoughts and share my joys and whatever I feel like doing it. So this is the platform which helped me to do that. And coming again to this global impromptu session, I found that critical thinking skills of mine had improved a lot, enhanced a lot. So special thanks to DTM Amjad sir for helping me to just think out of the box, and listening to others over here really helped me to learn a lot. So on daily basis, learning is happening. Learning is something which I love. I try to learn something new every day. So this is a session which I don't like to miss because I learn a lot. And I got a lot of friends over here. So these are all some of the important things or events which I have in my heart, which are very close to my heart. So that's all. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Sindhu. That was very nice and very good. Somebody reminded the word of the day is accolade. So, in order to use the word of the day, let me request everyone to start their own stories with an accolade to DTM Amjad for having this platform. Okay, appreciate him first, give him an accolade, whatever you feel like, say it's accolades to him, and then start your story, because that is the best way we can give back to this gentleman who has provided us this platform, and we are on the 100th day. Okay, let me go to the next speaker. The next speaker is Dinesh. Dinesh, are you here? Dinesh Reddy? Please unmute yourself. Yes, Dinesh. Okay, go ahead. The stage is yours.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. And
thank you. Good
Dinesh,
evening, good morning.
Dinisha, just hold on. Dinisha, just hold
Okay.
on. This is Dinesh Reddy. I called. I will call you next. Don't worry. This is Dinesh Reddy. Go ahead, Dinesh Reddy.
yeah, I think because of the confusion. Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. And this is Dinesh, and I'm from Hyderabad. I work for Microsoft company, and uh, I have a younger brother, and he's a doctor now. And yeah, so I have been working since 5 years, and after my college, and uh, what brings me to the Toastmaster is, I think that's what I want to share here. It was I joined directly from my college to the corporate company, and that's when my manager asked me to present in front of 4 or 5 people, and I was prepared well, but I went blank, and uh, so then later I realized I just want to do it well in the public speaking, and that's when I joined the Toastmasters. So it was 2 years now in Toastmasters, and I joined in one of the club in Hyderabad, which is Madhapur Toastmaster Club, and it's 10-year-old club, uh, and I've been like not regular to the Toastmaster, but yeah, so on and off between. And trust me, guys, I until this global impromptu, I never participated in any table topics. I was so scared, and this platform gives me so much confidence, and uh, uh, it gives me encouragement and so many things. And I recently I participated in my club's meeting, and I won the TTM best speaker award, and that's all because of the this global impromptu. And so I hope, and I'll try to attend all the meetings, and I know this is something I was speaking about the Toastmasters, but yeah, about myself, I maybe in the future section, if I'll get time, I'll definitely talk on that. Thank you so much, everyone.
So much. Thank you so much, Dinesh. Excellent. Let me quickly move on. We have a lot of participants. I don't want to make it late for everyone. We go on to next Anushri. Anushri, you are here.
Yes, sir.
Anushri, go ahead. The stage is yours. Again, time limit. Keep it to 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Namaste, my global impromptu family and friends. So I'm here, Anushri. Most of you know me as a very bad speaker who didn't understand topics sometime, but yes, I definitely take my time. Yes, but who am I? As I already, many of you know about me, I'm a very strong head person, stubborn at times, yes, and independent. And I already told you that independence or freedom never comes without responsibility. So I'm a very responsible person. I'm a teacher from last 17 years, 2004. Since till today, I'm working in the same school and called by my student as a Hitler. So you can understand who am I. So, uh, but I'm a very sweet person, which is none of them, they explore that, but I want to hide from them. It is for someone special one. Okay. Now, talking about my family, I'm my mother, my father, I have two siblings, everyone is settled down. For me, uh, I'm a single parent, 15-year-old daughter, and we are very much happy here. Uh, what I can say, if you can say, if I can say about myself, like 100-year celebration, how it looks like, no, it gives us a nice feeling. For me, last 7 years, approximately 7 years, give me the feeling of my accomplishment. When people start thinking about, is especially for ladies after 35, to think about, okay, settling and doing boring from that life, I started living my life. So that's what last 7 years. I had a driving license long back, I started driving. I started swimming with my daughter. I did what all not in these many years. These 7 years, it's my explore. I'm exploring myself, what all the potential. I started writing, and I can write some poems, bits here and there. So जिंदगी की शाम में अपने ही नाम में ढूंढ रही हूँ कुछ अधूरा सा जो कर दे मुझे पूरा सा. And this is the platform which give me complete. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anushri. Thank you so much for that, and appreciate that. Let me quickly go on to the next speaker we have here on the list, Babu Narayan. Are you here? Oh, yeah, I can see you, Babu. Please go ahead, Mr. Babu Narayan. Over to you. The stage is yours.
Good evening, Master of Ceremonies, fellow members of Global Impromptu, and DTM Amjad Ali in particular for having provided all of us this wonderful forum to exchange our views. Thank you so much. My name is Babu Narayan. I'm a Mumbaikar in mind, body, and soul. And if you are wondering what happened to my heart, well, I left that behind somewhere in the Sultanate of Oman, where I spent a good 25 plus years of my life, and had to relocate to Mumbai in 2012 because of my mother's illness. But yes, my heart still longs for that lovely country where I've made a good number of friends, and which is where I started my Toastmasters journey, in fact, way back in 2005. Right now, I am, of course, continuing the Toastmasters journey. I am the president of a club called Bombay Toastmasters, and I'm also the area director here. It's been a wonderful journey in Toastmasters, all right. And one of the main reasons why I reconnected with the Toastmasters fraternity here is when I came back to Mumbai, where I was born and brought up, I felt like a stranger after so many years. And the only forum I could think of at that time was Toastmasters, to reconnect and network with all the people in the city and outside the city. So Toastmasters has been a part of my life all along. But having returned to India and to Mumbai, I decided to hang up my boots because I wanted to pursue a lot of those habits, pursuits, and passions which I could not do during my working life. So now I keep myself busy, of course, with the stock market, traveling to places afar, to the US, where my daughters are there, reading, yoga, and the rest of it. I will keep for another day. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you so much, Babu. It was very nice. Let me call upon next in my list is Sunita. Sunita, are you there? Oh, sorry, not Sunita, Lagoon Gavel. Go ahead. Go ahead, Sunita.
Thank you. Accolades to Toastmaster Amjad Ali for this platform and Toastmaster Ajay. Curious about so many speakers here today. We get to know all of them, and then it makes it all the more special. You know, tomorrow when you hear them speak, you can relate to them. It's just like your club. So, okay, like you all know from my name, which is supposed to be here on the board, Sunita Nair. I am from Kerala, but basically born and brought up in Mumbai. My husband is also from Mumbai. He's working as a chartered accountant here. We've been here in Dubai for the last 22 years, been in the Gulf for quite some longer time. I've got two boys. My elder son is working in Bangalore. Both of them are into computer science, and the elder one is working in Bangalore, and the younger one is with a startup in Chennai. And we are just the two of us here with this cat. As you can see, a permanent member. I became a Toastmaster because I went to Lagoon Toastmasters to check it out for my son. And I stayed back. The day I had to speak, I thought, you know, everybody, I should become deaf like the frog in the well and not hear what people are going to say when I'm speaking. But unfortunately or fortunately, that day, all I heard was praises and claps and motivational speeches. And I was so happy to be a part of this family. So I joined Lagoon 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago, and I'm so fortunate I have friends like Jesse and so many others in the club. So it's been a great time, and I'm now very lucky to have all of you all also as friends. Grown a lot since the last 40 meetings, and really, really grateful to Toastmaster Amjad Ali for giving us this platform. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Sunita. That was very nice. And as you said, short and sweet. Let me call on next speaker I have here is Dushyant. Dushyant, are you here? Dushyant, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, you Gavalier, is your video working or video not working?
Yes, it's working. Wait, I'll on it a minute.
Yes, please. Go ahead, Dushyant. The stage is yours. Tell us about yourself.
Okay. So, hi, friends, and Gavaliers present here, and I'm EP Dushyant Sanjay from India, Tamil Nadu, Chennai, and I'm from Reverse Dream Gravel Club. So, I was born in Chennai and brought up in Chennai. And I was born in 4 of April in 2008. So I am 12 now and I'm studying 7th standard. So basically I have a brother and my mother name is K Devika and my father name is C.E. Premchandra and my naughty brother name is E.P. Dhanvan Sanjeev. So he always used to disturb me and he studies fast and he always disturbs me so that I cannot study and get scoldings from my mother. So I enjoy a lot and play with my brother and we both beat us and we play together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dushan. That was nice. We know about you now and your naughty brother. Okay, let me go on to the next person, Dinisha. Dinisha, are you here? Yes, Dinisha, you can unmute now and go ahead. Stage is yours. Tell us about yourself.
Uh, Thank you, and I accolade DTM Amjad Ali for having this forum for us to have a good friends on global and allowing us to have a place to, especially for me to improve my communication skills. And thank you for the Toastmaster Ajay for having this session, the 100th session like this. And my name is Dinisha Edirivira. I'm from Sri Lanka. Even though I live near in the Colombo, the capital of the country, I'm born in a very far remote place in down south in the country. It's a very beautiful village, and so therefore it made me a nature lover. I came to Colombo for schooling in 1978. Now I am 54 years old. I have a brother and sister. Um, Now I'm married. I have got a son. He's 24 years. I'm an engineer and I work for a newspaper company. I joined the Toastmasters in the purpose of improving my communication skill, which I believe my weakest point. Thank you for all.
Thank you so much, Dinisha. That was so sweet. Loved it. Very nice. And let me move quickly to the next, to our smiling lady. She's already smiling. Najla, over to you. Okay, go ahead. The stage is yours, Najla.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. Thank you so much, TMJ. And I am privileged by having you guys here as a family. And thanks very much to DTM Amjad and everybody. Okay, my name is Najla. I have been in UAE since I was 4 years old. Now I'm 45. I studied all my life here. I'm coming from a big family, extended family, if I can say that. And what else I want to say? And suddenly or coincidentally, I found out that we are 9 siblings, 5 sisters and 4 brothers. And now, when I counted my parents' grandchildren, they are also 9. So I have 4 nephews and 5 nieces, which is very lovely. And they are making me naughty as them. So they are waking up my inner child also with them. So I love to play with them, and I love really to do things that I never do. The things that I'd love to try now in this age as an adventure, to go and ride the hot balloon and go over all the country and all over the high levels, to see everybody from the top, which is really very nice. I love chocolate. I love yoga. I love games like children. I can go to park and garden and I can run around and follow them. You can see me like very serious person, but when you see me going with the kids and talking, like if you know each other more, people will know me more and more. They will be really telling, "Are you sure that you are the same person that I know the first day?" Yes, I am. So this is me, and I'm really privileged to know all of you. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you, Najla. Thank you so much. That was very nice. And let's quickly move on to the next. We have Sharman. Sharman, are you around? Yes, he's here. Sharman, go ahead. You can unmute and let us know about yourself.
Unless just God wish, I would have been here. A bullet passed through my armpit. There's another. I heard a whistle sound of a bullet close to my ear. And my global friends, accolade to Mr. DTM Amjad Ali. And I'm Sherman Paris, was born in Mutual, Colombo, central part of the country, and moved to the southern part of the country. And his schooling, I got a good school in Holy Cross College, Karadura. And while I was in the O-level classes, my father died, and my mother has to take all the courageous to bring all 5 children. And I joined the Sri Lanka Navy, and I did all the sports in the Navy. I won the first place in the putt shot in the academy meet, and I was represented the Eastern Command for the Navy. And then I did chartered accountancy. So you have to get the feeling of failing of exams. You have to do chartered accountancy. Sometimes you get the 5% of the passes. So I did the new syllabus, and I did the all diploma in accountancy, and I started joining the hotels. And when I was in the hotel, I got a scholarship to go to the Dominican Republic and Germany. And I can say the Dominicans are very close to Sri Lankans. They are very good in hospitality. And while they're serving, they're dancing. And I was in Germany also for a few weeks. So Germans are workaholics. And I got married. It's the proposal. I have 2 daughters. My eldest daughter got married, and now she's in Abu Dhabi. My youngest daughter she's in the law college, set for law finals. And also I'm getting a lot of accolades from the tourism trade. I am working as a finance manager and the project manager, and also in some of my projects all in Sigiriya area. And
online class, but in order to take part in the
Thank you so much, Arman. Thank you so much. Okay, let's move on to the next person. Let me check. Is Jaya here? I think Jaya, are you there? I don't see you. I think Jaya is not here. Okay. We go next to Babu Gupta. Babu Gupta, are you here? Babu Gupta.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead, Babu. The stage is yours. Introduce yourself.
First of all, I will like to introduce my real name to all of you. That is, my nickname is Babu and my real name is Pratyush. My real name is Pratyush Gupta, and I am a businessman by profession. In my school days, I usually used to be a backbencher. I was not so good in studies, and I has got a lot of beatings from my father and as well as my mother for that. Yes, after passing class 12, I joined college, but then I realized that studies, it's not possible for me to do so much of study. So yes, I am a college dropout, and I started working in a workshop. From there, some years, 4 5 years passed, and the workshop owner gradually his health was not working good, so he passed away. It was lucky for me that I got to know something about how the workshop works, and I started my own business. After that, I decided that I will not work for anyone under anybody anymore, and I started my own business. And I now realize that I took the right decision, because my business was actually it was going very well, and but after this lockdowns, I am right now usually free. And then I realized that outside my business circle, I do not have any so much space where I can interact with. So in the month of October, while I was passing my lonely time watching television, uh, scrolling my mobiles and watching news channels and other stuff, I came to know about the term Toastmaster. and I realized that if I join it, I can develop a circle that is outside my profession. And okay, it was too
Thank
short,
you.
I think.
Thank you. Exactly. That's the beauty of icebreaker. Anyway, we'll hear your story in further, Pratyush. Don't worry. That's great. Let me move on to a speaker who has not seen the stage for a long time. Daisy, are you here? Good to see you. The stage is yours. Introduce yourself.
Thank you, Ajay sir. And accolades, first of all, accolades to our DTM Amjad Ali for conducting this session successfully for the 100 days. 100 events have occurred, and I have missed more than 1 month, I think. And I miss seeing you all. And today, after seeing that 100th day, I thought I will come, whatever may be. And I'm not able to come because my daughter's family is here with two grandchildren. I thought I have to spend more time with them, so I'm missing you all for this last 1 month. And about myself, I'm from Tamil Nadu. I was born in Karnataka, brought up in Tamil Nadu, married, and I moved to Gujarat. I lived in Gujarat for some time. Then we moved to Saudi Arabia, and finally we are in Dubai for the last 15 years. 2005 we moved here. We are blessed with two daughters when we were in Gujarat. Both are married. One daughter is settled in Ireland. She married an Irishman. The second daughter, she married a British guy and she's in UK. The second daughter has come here. She has two sons. The first one is 3-year-old and the second is just 9 months. So I'm having a good time with them. So I missed you all because of them. And it's nice. Life is going very nicely for me. The purpose of life is to be happy. So whatever happens, I try to be happy always. And this Toastmasters open so many new things for me. I joined Toastmasters only 2 years back. Before that, I got a chance to join 10 years before when I was going to this Friends of Yoga. I got a chance to join them, but I was so scared I ran out of that. I didn't join. And only 2 years before, I just joined, and it is so nice. I met you all in this forum, and this is really a family for me. I keep
Thank
coming
you.
back. I'll come back again. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Amjad I need to take a few more. They are waiting, so I need, if you may permit me, please. Today being a special day, I'll take 10 minutes extra, please, if you may permit. Thank you so much. I will call upon our dear friend from, I think he was from Singapore. Kwan, are you here? Kwan? Oh yeah, he's here. Okay, Kwan, stage is yours. Tell us about yourself.
Thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much, Ajay. Hi, everyone. I'm Kwan Hong from Singapore. I hope to invite you to my country one day. So just briefly about me, I am a speaker and also a management consultant. I help companies make lots of money. And I also deliver talks and speeches and share my knowledge to people all around the world. So basically, in a nutshell, that is what I do. So I have been thinking about my life, and I think that this year itself made me realize a lot of things about myself. And one of the things that I realized about myself is that I have been treating myself very hard. Now, it has happened since a long time ago, actually. So when I got second place, I got upset about myself. When I never get the standards I want, I got upset about myself. So how many of you can relate to that? All right. And next year, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to be a lot more kind about myself. And I think one of the words that I am going to do is to celebrate. Always celebrate about myself. For example, whether I do something well enough or did not do something well enough, I'm going to celebrate. Just like how you are going to celebrate 100th meeting for this club. And I'm going to celebrate so that when somebody says something about me, hey, I'm ready to celebrate. If a bird dropped a doodoo on my head, I'm going to celebrate. If I lost money in the stock market, I'm going to celebrate. If someone don't like my face, I'm going to celebrate. At least I got a face. So I think that is the thing I want to do next year. And therefore I have set a goal. And the goal is not about money. The goal is not about success. The goal is about celebration. I want to count how many times I get to celebrate in my life. So what are you going to celebrate? Back to you.
Superb. I think that's a fantastic lesson for all of us. Never knew that we have such a lovely keynote speaker here, a motivational speaker. Thank you so much, Kwan, for the thought. Appreciate much. And we are all going to celebrate. And we are doing that. We started even before the year started. So don't worry. We will continue. Okay, let me go on to the next person. We have Chandra. Chandra, are you here? And let me see. Chandra. Chandra is here, or is he left? I think Chandra has left. Let me call on next. I see is Joel. Joel, are you here? I can see you. Joel, are you ready to speak about yourself? Joel, you can unmute yourself and Joel.
Okay, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, Joel, we can hear you loud and clear. Please tell us about yourself.
Okay. First of all, table topic master and our accolades to Amjad Ali for allowing this venue to be available so that we could all meet up on Zoom. I've been a long time Toastmaster. I started Toastmaster back in I think 1985, but it's led me to be a trainer. I was a trainer for about 7 years, teaching computers to adults, and I have my own business. I live in Bangkok, Thailand, and it's a joy to see a whole cross section of different people from the Indian subcontinent. I'm fifth generation of Indian background, but never lived in India. So Toastmasters has allowed me to really grow through the years. Table topics in particular has allowed this opportunity to share questions and answers and with which you do not know. But today we're doing a self-introduction, and I would like to encourage all people who are introverts to keep coming to Toastmasters. That golden moment happens for some quickly, and that golden moment may take you a little bit more time. Don't give up. There are a lot of benefits of learning about other people's and their challenges, and their people are generally that I've met. Toastmasters have been very good role models for me. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Joel. That was so interesting to know. Okay, let me call on next quickly. We have another lady, Annie. Annie, are you here? Annie Tasamba.
I am.
Oh yes, great. Good to see you, Annie. Please tell us about yourself. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ajay, our MC. Glad to be here. I'm called Anne Tasamba. I come from Kampala, Uganda. I've been a member of Toastmasters since May 2019 last year, and I really enjoy the experience in Toastmasters. Otherwise, I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher not because that is my occupation, but since I was a little kid, I've always loved to teach. Otherwise, I've taught for 22 years at a university in my country called Chambogo University. And I chose to retire early before I got to my retirement age. Why? Because I love freedom, I love peace. I'm a person who is a freedom lover, and that's why I chose to retire. And for 2 years, I'm not employed. I'm doing a little bit of business, but I'm enjoying myself and I'm enriching myself, trying to develop myself to another level. The reason I joined Toastmasters is there was a company that I belonged to, and I gained a lot of accolades as a leader, but I could never give a speech. One time I was called upon to give a speech after I had been awarded a very big award. And there was a lot of accolades for me and I could not speak. But I'm glad that in Toastmasters, I enjoy speaking. I'm soaring. I love table topics. I'm getting courage. I'm getting confidence. I would like to give accolades to our DTM, Amjad Ali, sorry if I've not pronounced the name well, for giving us this chance. And I'll continue coming. Thank you so much, Umar, our president, for inviting me. That is me, and over to you, MC. Thank you.
Fantastic, Annie. So much. Thank you so much. That was so sweet of you and very nicely put across. Let me call upon. We have one more name, Mukund. Mukund, are you here? Mukund.
Yeah, I'm here.
Is it a Gavalier? Let me just check. Where are you, Mukund? I can't
Yes,
see
I'm
you.
Gavilium.
You're a Gavalier, Mukund. Okay, go ahead. Tell us about yourself, Mukund.
My name is Mukund Emidi. I'm from grade 7 in JSS International School. So I joined I heard about the Gavel Club last year itself. We had the Gavel Club in our school at the same time as the club I was already in. So I couldn't join, but this year there was no other one and it was there. So I thought that I'll join anyway because one of my friends told me it was very good. So I joined through them in the Gavel Club. And then the teacher, Toastmaster Aparna ma'am, started sending us links. So I joined those also now. So the Gavel Club has helped me improve my speaking a lot. Before, I can make prepared speeches, but I'm not that good at speaking impromptu speaking. I'm not that good at table topics. I have one sibling, my sister. She's only 6-year-old. She literally jumps onto me and has a lot of fun. My mother, um, she helps a lot. Even when I'm studying, my mother will like come and ask me questions about what's happening and tell me if I don't know something. My father works in a company called Jotun Paints. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mukund. That was very kind. I think you can do very well. You spoke very well for an impromptu speech. I can tell you that. Excellent. Keep it up. I have one last which I missed. I'm sorry. Jatin, are you here? Cavalier Jatin, I missed you. Sorry. Jatin. Yeah, he's here.
Yeah.
Jatin, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell us about yourself, Jatin.
Yes. Good morning, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, accolades. So my name is Jatin, and I'm from India, Andhra Pradesh, and I stay in Dubai for more than 10 years. So I've been I heard Toastmasters about 2 years ago because of my dad. My dad used to attend Toastmasters when, like 7 years ago, and then he stopped because of work, and again he started. So I wanted to start Toastmasters and know what it is, and it's been 2 years. I have been in Gavels Club. I'm in two Gavels Club. One is Synergy Gavels Club, and the another one is Achievers Gavels Club. And also in the first year, I did not know anything about Gavels Club, and I used to not talk anything. And whenever there was impromptu, like table topics, that time it was difficult for me. I used to only tell for 30 seconds, but now I finished all my 10 projects, and now I'm doing my advanced speeches. Now I'm doing my humorous manual. So, yes, and I have to talk about my family. My dad name is Anil Vinakota. He works in Zotak, and my mother works in. My mother name is Rupa, and she works in MetLife. And I have a 2-year-old baby sister who always and sometimes she also pampers me. That's it, and I would like to tell more in my next speech. Thank you.
Fantastic. Wow. Congratulations on achieving your next scales in your Gavalier. course of the Toastmaster journey. I hope I have not missed anyone. Anybody remaining, please raise your hands. I don't think there is anybody remaining. Omarji, please mute yourself. Thank you. And let me go now back to our host because we are at 9:18. I've taken, I should 15 minutes, but I've taken more than that. Let me go to the host back and let me, of course, we know a lot about him, but I want to hear him speaking for himself in 2 minutes, an icebreaker in 2 minutes. That's a tough one, Amjadji. Over to you, Amjadji.
Thank you so much, our head of the family, our MC Toastmaster Ajay, for giving me this opportunity. Honestly speaking, these 2 minutes are nothing less than an accolade to speak right before you all. And my life has so many surprises, but no balance. And I love that part. Last 3 to 4 years of my life are much bigger than my previous 35 years of my life, 35 to 36 years. And I mean it. The learning I have got, the people I have met, the traveling I have done, everything is super elated, super bombarding. And I'm so in love with that. I started my life when I was 12. I mean to say professional life. When I started going to work with my father along with my studies. And my mentor of my life can never be replaced by anyone but my father. My father was my first, I believe, will remain the last mentor of my life. The way he taught us, the way he showed us, it is immaculate. I know that everyone's parents are very special, they are great guide, and he started taking us along with him to show us how to live life. I don't think I could have learned something from school, from college, from university, what he has showed us in very early in our age. And I owe a lot to him. And one wish I always had to show him to run my own business because that was his wish. He never wanted us to do a job. But fortunately or unfortunately, I had to do a job along with my studies later when I was doing my master's. But when I got a successful business running, he was no more with us. And that's what I lack always in my life. And whenever I talk about him, talk about business, showing off something, and I miss that part. If I could have gotten one more year to show him that, look at this empire, this is what you have wished, I miss that part. If I could have undo something in my life, that's a part, if you could ask me. And today I speak on social media, I inspire on social media, which I never thought I could have done it. But I started doing it, started dwelling, started oozing our feelings, and now people are connecting. They are becoming a family. People love us, people support us, people are sharing us, and now they are asking us to do more what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, what is your niche? I have never planned my life, but whenever and wherever I am, I do with diligence, with honesty, with integrity, and with 100% of mine. Trust me, this is my life. And I don't believe in planning because I did not plan to come to this planet. And I have no plan to leave this planet, but I have to leave this planet. Ladies and gentlemen, do your best wherever you are, and your time has to come without any doubt. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. First of all, thank you all those people, participants who have been here, who did not clap for Amjad ji when the red light came on. Thank you so much because he is the person who needs that extra time today for giving us so much of his valuable time to this platform. Trust me, it is not a joke. 3 times in a week to spend time from your office, from your family, including your Friday, to be here meticulously. It demands a lot. I have seen these situations in my life, and I can tell you it's not easy at all. And we had a wonderful session we had from like bankers, and then we have people from the Air Force, the defense background. I'm just going to sum up everybody. People from poor backgrounds reaching to US. We have speakers here who are called Anikets, and they're childish even today. Lovely, Abhinav. That was very nice. We have Zainab, a swimmer, a maths, and she loves maths. Very strange. Very few swimmers like maths, in any case. And then we have maths teachers who are good listeners. That's again a very rare combination. And software guys. We have people who had hard lives. There we have stubborn Hindi teachers, single parenting. We have people from Mumbai whose heart is in Oman. Well, I don't know. We have people who have husbands are CA, but they love cats. So, well, they all sort of funny combinations. I was just trying to note down. We have keynote speakers who just wants to celebrate next year onward. I can go on. You know, we have people from the Navy who are chartered accountants. Oh, it was an amazing, amazing session to know that there are these type of combinations of people around us, and we have so much to learn from everyone. And no doubt, I know it was not a typical table topic, but I took this opportunity to know our family. I hope you all like. And to conclude, before I conclude, of course, my speech, if you want to know about me, half of the story has already been said by my better half, who is Savita here. She's on the platform. But just to tell me, well, I don't know where to start and where to call. Abhinav, please don't time me. Thank you. I get that extra maybe half a minute or 1 minute, I don't know.
ये तो ना अच्छा भी है.
प्रिंसिपल को थोड़ा टाइम मिलता है सेशन में. No. Just joking. Okay, to put it briefly, well, I was born in Mumbai. I did my education in Delhi. I'm a homeopathic doctor by profession, which I could not practice in Dubai because of various other constrictions. And then I branched out into a logistics with my father, and I have been an entrepreneur for almost 27 years, running my own shipping company with 7 offices in India. And then I came into Middle East, and I was here. I've been here for the last 15 years. I just quit everything just because I wanted to follow my passion. I quit all my logistics, everything in that respect, just 4 years back, I think 3 or 4 years back. And I took on my passion, which was teaching, because I was teaching in the medical college. So I am now a trainer. I do counseling. I'm an NLP practitioner, and I can go on and on. I'm a computer analyst, and I can do softwaring in computers. I'm also attached to very voluntary organizations, do a lot of social work on that front. And I'm a proud father of 2 daughters, which has already been mentioned. Both my daughters are in very good positions. The elder one is the regional head in HSBC on the trading session. She's at the bank. She's not on the retail, but on the trade, Middle East, North Africa, and Turkey. And the other one is a senior underwriter with Allianz Group, and she's also in the region for Middle East and Africa. So they are well settled. I'm happy about that life. I'm enjoying my life. And the second most beautiful, or I say 2 passions which I have. One is swimming, which is my passion. I share that with Zainab. I love swimming, and I think some others. And the second passion which I have is to sing, but I'm not going to sing today. I'll keep the singing for some other day. We have about 4 or 5 karaoke groups where we participate, and we just love singing. So that's me in a nutshell, and I love to do this MC job today, especially for giving well-deserved, and I think all must join to give that lovely accolades to DTM Amjad. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And if I may be permitted, on behalf of the group, I would like to, let me just see if I have it here. Let me just see. Yes, I have it here. Beautiful. So let me do something. And what am I going to do right now is on behalf of all of us, Amjadji, I am going to present you on behalf of everybody this beautiful certificate for you. And I'm going to send it on WhatsApp to you. This is a certificate of appreciation from all of us for the extraordinary service and dedication to Toastmasters fraternity through the Global Impromptu Speaking platform. We are highly indebted. I am personally, this comes from my heart. It is not easy. I know how much effort you have put behind this. And may we have many more like this. And I will share this with you in the group, on the chat with you, so that everything. And the stage is over to you, Amjadji, and you can conclude. Thank you, everybody who tolerated me. There was no trouble topics, but I felt this was the right about. Over to you, Amjad.
Wow, what a session. Can we all give Toastmaster Ajay ji a big hand, please? Thank you so much for making this show fun, sir. Thank you so much, and successful, of course. Who could have done it better than you? Oh my God. Thank you so much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly go to our own a beautiful lady in red, who is complimenting. It's okay, man in black. It's okay.
I
It's
gave it
okay.
to
It's
Abhinav.
okay. It's okay. It's allowed to do mistakes, you know. Man in black, who's normally in blue, and today he's in colors and as well as black. For timing report, please. Toastmaster Abhinav Gorji, please.
Thank you very much, Amjad. So timing results is shared on chat box. You can check your timing. One thing I observed was that today everybody respected timer a lot, and everybody finished their timing in given time frame. So clap for yourself, and thank you very much.
They had to do, Abhinav, because we started clapping when they completed 2 minutes. So there was no option but to complete it.
Yes, I agree.
I'm sorry, I seriously spoke 3 minutes 20 seconds.
Yes, sir. We didn't stop you. It was very nice to hear you.
Oh my God, seriously, I didn't know. Honestly speaking, I felt I'm concluding before 2 minutes. I swear to God, I'm telling you, seriously.
See, time stops.
But
Oh
you'll
my
accept
God.
it.
All right, let's start. Let's continue talking after the recording. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. A big hand for Toastmaster Abhinav Gaurji, DTM Jesse ji, and Toastmaster Ajay and every one of you. Stay blessed, please. This success is all because of you. Thank you so much. Let's count 100 more sessions and celebrate, and 100 more sessions, 100 more sessions. For that, of course, you need to live forever, and you will live forever. Please stay blessed, stay happy wherever you are. And with that power vested in me, the host of this very meeting, I adjourn the meeting. Over to each one of you to have fun for some time. Stay blessed, please.